What's happening, everybody? Joe with Joe's Golden Garage. Gosh, I've been gone a while. Mainly because I broke my freaking S23 Ultra. I mean, broken. And it's going to cost $500 to fix, but the thing is, they are having to order the screen, and it is taking forever to get here for a OEM Samsung screen. So great. Anyway, there's the old Saab. I'm up here at the lot, just checking out some things we've bought. Got the old Taurus here. Man, we've had to dump some money into that. That was a cheap car. My brother bought it on a rainy day. Never buy a car on a rainy day. Never, ever, ever. We got it home. It was pouring oil. It was pouring... What else was wrong with this thing? God, it had all kinds of problems. It had to have all new brakes and rotors all the way around. Had to have a new timing chain cover. We went ahead and put a new timing chain in it while we did that. It had to have all kinds of work. Anyway, we got about $4,500 in this thing. And it's an '08 Taurus with 185,000 miles. Now, how much money are we going to lose on that? A lot. But anyway, I wanted to... There's a little Volvo C30 we picked up, R-Line. This is a one owner. Timing belt just changed 2,000 miles ago. Just needs some cosmetics. And it needs a new front axle shaft on one side. So we've got to get that taken care of. It's got a vibration under acceleration. 117,000 miles, cool little car with leather, sunroof. It even has the convenience package, you know, where you just walk up to the door and just pull the handle and get in, which is kind of unusual. You don't see that option on these very often. So this is a neat little guy. We got a good deal on this. But the one I wanted to show you today is this one we picked up yesterday. And this is a little grandma car. We think it's a 2011 Q5 with the 3.2 V6, which I know can be a scary engine, but we checked it out real good and it seems to be in good shape. No timing chain issues, no oil leaks. Only 76,000 miles on this car. 2011. We need to get a little paint done right there on that little plastic bumperette. It is in really good shape, other than we got a little wrinkle here in the door right down here. I don't know how much of that you can really see. It's very slight. But other than that, it is really in good shape. It's a Quattro. It's got a little scuff right here, which I'm going to work on today, right there. Try and get that polished out. But yeah, it is just a really nice car. Traded in back at the VW Audi dealership here in Chattanooga. Yeah, and it's a pretty loaded model. Pretty loaded. Let's get in here. Uh-oh. I need the key. The only thing we found that is not working on this car is the keyless access. And we've been doing some YouTube reading on this, and it seems to be a common problem, and it has something to do with what am I trying to say? Like a motherboard back there in the computer. It needs a little soldering done. Something becomes a chip or something becomes detached, which makes the convenience package or the, keyless go access stop working. Now this one is an interesting one. 2011, you put the key in the slot, put your foot on the brake, and then just press. Voila. But this thing is super clean. I'm talking no wear and tear, no junk, no garbage, we're talking maintained to a T. Ooh, I found some glasses. I wonder if I can wear them. Okay. We definitely had a female driver. She's probably looking for her glasses. I don't know if these are just cheap readers or what. Oh my gosh, very blind. Golly. But yeah, this thing runs great. I won't rev it up too much since it's bone cold. But let's take it for a little drive. I've been pretty anxious to drive this one. The camera quality of this video is going to be even shittier than ever because, all my video quality is terrible. But this one has no stabilization, and this is $100 refurbished Nokia smartphone. Now, is that not a joke or what? But I just bought it until I could get my phone fixed, because I was without a phone for several weeks, sitting there trying to figure out what I was going to do. What do I do? And I was using my iPad for text and phone calls, and I was actually making it work and getting by, but I was like, I got to do a few videos. So anyway, here we are with a refurb Nokia. Like I said, I have absolutely no idea how this is going to turn out. I may end up just scrapping the whole video. But yeah, everything on this car works except for that keyless access on the outside. We got the MMI works perfectly. Radio. Oh, this thing has Bang and Olufsen. Now you're thinking, oh, whoopty shit, Joe. A lot of high equipment Audis do. But dude, this is 2011, people. 2011. That's a little unusual. This is really a high option Q5. Huge panoramic sunroof, as you can see. Got the heated seats. I think it even has a heated steering wheel. It is really super well equipped. But what's great about it is it's had a light touch. All the little switch gear and hieroglyphics or whatever, they're all just nice and crisp. No grunge, no smudges. I mean, it's just a super, super clean car. And this radio rocks, man. Bang and Olufsen was making a damn good radio in 2011. We cranked this thing up the other day, and we were rocking the joint out. And with only 76,000 miles, I mean, dude, this thing is sweet. I would love to have this car to keep. I say that about a lot of them. But I really would. This would be an awesome keeper. The only thing I'm paranoid about on these 3.2s is that damn timing chain. Good Lord. It is December 23rd. Happy holidays to everyone. If you celebrate Christmas, then happy, Christmas Eve? Yeah, probably there'll either be a ton of traffic today or no traffic. It's Saturday, so I'm hoping people got to where they needed to go to by now. But this morning it's pretty quiet out here. I mean, this thing gets up and goes pretty good for a 3.2. It feels a lot better than the 2-liter turbo that you see in 80% of these, you know. And then, of course, the 3-liter supercharged. Whew, boy, I bet that thing is a beast. Because this thing feels really, really good. Real good. Super good. No rattles, no funky sounds. I mean, it's just... It is just tight, super tight. Kind of driving into the sun, y'all. I'm sorry about that. This guy right here sells a lot of cars on Bring a Trailer. I see he's got a Wagoneer out here with a Christmas tree on it. He's got a Buick Electra wagon. He sold a Buick Electra wagon earlier this summer on Bring a Trailer for about $18,000. It did really well. He and I have similar taste in cars. He just scours the country in estate sales looking for these old cars for sale. Oh, he likes Mercedes E320s and E320 wagons and, you know, the W210 chassis, which is my favorite. And he's into the W123, which I like as well. He's made some good money selling cars on Bring a Trailer. Okay, so this little baby's pretty smooth. We're just zipping right on up to speed here. Man, 180 miles an hour. Man, that's a pretty optimistic speedometer. Yeah, this thing is really smooth. This is the first time I've even had it on the freeway. That's my license plate popping in the back, you hear? I've got it wedged in the glass. So yeah, we picked this up for a pretty good deal because when we got it, it had a weird little issue. It had the typical Audi low oil light on. And then you go into the MMI to see how low you are. And it was just says you needed to add a quart of oil. That's a good looking nav right there for 2011. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it just said you were a quart low. And just, you know, top off at your convenience or go to your dealer, top off. Well, we thought, it's past the oil change by about 2,000 miles. So we thought, well, my 3.2 and my A6 always used a little bit of oil anyway. It wasn't alarming, but it used a little. So I just thought, well, it's just past its oil change and it just needs a little oil added. These things do not have a dipstick, which is a pain in the ass. We added a quart of oil. We probably added more, like about a quart and a half. And the light didn't go off. And so we looked it up and it said, you know, it could take 5 minutes or whatever to clear. So we got out and drove it. Well, 2 days later, or a day later, the light's still on. And we're like, what the hell? So I found I was able to check the oil myself using a different dipstick out of another car, and I knew it was not going to be accurate. I knew that. I knew it would not be accurate, but I could at least tell, hey, is this thing got oil or is it out oil? It had tons of oil, so I think it's a little over full. So we YouTubed and found a video on something about the hood sensor, about the hood being opened and closed, being tied to that light. So we unplugged the sensor and closed the loop, and lights are gone. Gone. Even no, that was the only one. No, we had a windshield washer fluid light on, but the tank was just empty. So we filled it up. So yeah, it solved that and got rid of that light, which was a huge relief because we knew the car, it's not low on oil. It has plenty. Look at that Wagoneer. That looks pretty cool. So anyway, but yeah, just a real sweet little car. We got a hell of a deal on it. I mean, book value on this thing or retail value, I mean, it's still, gosh, somewhere around $10,000 to $12,000. And that's on the low side, I think. I don't even think that's even accounting for the super low miles. I mean, 76,000 miles on an 11 anything is low miles. So, we got the car for, golly, it's very good. When I sell it, I'll reveal what we made. But I think that oil light had scared a lot of people off, and that was how we were able to get it for a pretty good buy. And there was hardly anyone at the auction on Thursday. Nobody was there. It was cold. It's right here at the holidays. They didn't have many cars to begin with. So not a big crowd, so that was an advantage to us to score a deal on this beautiful Audi Q5 3.2 Quattro. And anyway, y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I hope this video turns out, I mean, at least Fisher Price quality. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you. Peace. Happy holidays. Peace.